Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2016. We're playing as Manchester United, so let's get straight into the video now. We have officially sold Wayne Rooney. I'm delighted to announce that we sold him for $47 million, and the transfer may rise for 59 million with the clauses. We've freed up that 350k per week, and he's been sold to Real Madrid. He's worth 44 million, 30 years of age. Now, I've been trying to sell him since the start of the season, been very inconsistent, couldn't really fit him into the side. However, hopefully he has a good future at Real Madrid. Now, we did get transfer offers from Arsenal and Chelsea at the start of the season, but we could have sold him earlier on, but I made the decision to not sell him to any Premier League club because I don't want him facing me and obviously scoring goals against me. Now, I know Real Madrid are a Champions League rival, but I'd much rather that than Arsenal or Chelsea. I'd much rather farm him out to either like Bayern or Real, but it's going to be interesting to see how he performs. Now, guys, in today's episode, we have two matches, the first of which is against Liverpool in the... What is it in? Competitions, we have the third round in the FA Cup, and then we have the second leg against Arsenal in the Capital One. We have Roma in the Champions League round of 16. We're currently sitting in first with 50 points, followed by Manchester City second with 45, Chelsea with 42. So we're 8 points clear of third, 5 points clear of Manchester City, 10 points clear of Everton, and 13 points clear of Tottenham. Arsenal are 11th. Liverpool are 8th, Watford, Crystal Palace and Aston Villa in relegation territory. Remy is the top goal scorer of the Premier League on 19 goals, Depay's 15. We also are in the January transfer window, so now with that additional funds, we have 43 million in the bank. I want to try to get some new players. Now, looking at the squad, my weakest point is probably Ashley Young. I do want to try and sell him. He's worth 34, but we just can't seem to sell him. And even when we do these player plus cash deals, the players themselves don't accept the contracts with the clubs, so I don't really think that's going to work. So now also a comment at the start of the series suggested that I should inquire for players. Now, obviously, I'm coming from a FIFA perspective. Now, if you inquire for players such as Royce and that, the clubs go, oh, Manchester United are interested, we're going to spike up the fee. But in this, they'll actually give you a genuine, when you go make an inquiry, they'll give you a genuine offer. So that's why I was kind of hesitant to make inquiries instead of going for straight-out bids like in FIFA Career Mode, which I'm used to. Unless you're going for really cheap players such as like Martin Odegaard, James Wilson. Sometimes in FIFA 16 Career Mode, you can get a glitch and get them really cheap. But for the top tier players, you're better off not inquiring. So after Wayne Rooney has sold, obviously want to go after some of my potential targets that were at the start. Now, to be honest, I really wish I could bring back Adnan Januzaj because he would be perfect. 20 years of age, he could play on that left-hand side. However, because Louis van Gaal sold him, I'm looking at his contract info, there's no clause to bring him back. He can actually face us and play in cup matches, which is unfortunate because I would have brought him back. I would have brought him back at the start, but we can't bring back Adnan because it wasn't in the clause. And perfect, he would be the perfect player there. Now, obviously, the world-class player I would really like is Marco Reus. However, he's worth 92 million. I don't really think I could get him. We'll make an inquiry, nevertheless. But we'll get into the match against Liverpool and West Brom today. Fixtures-wise, we managed to beat Arsenal 5-2 in the last episode. If you haven't gone and watched that, highly recommend you do. Memphis Depay managed to score a hat-trick, and we managed to win 2-0 over Tottenham, Remy, and Depay scoring. Now, we've got a couple of transfer negotiations, so this might be a longer episode. So, let's actually make a inquiry for Lacazette. I would really still like him. We could sort of reshuffle the side, put Memphis on the left, Remy at the centre forward, and then maybe try to get Lacazette. But we haven't got that much money, so I'll make an inquiry. We'll try to bring Lacazette. I just want to know what the other teams are sort of thinking. So we'll go with Griezmann, Antonio Griezmann. I would really like him as well. 62 million, probably a little bit more expensive. We'll make an inquiry. So that left mid, right mid, Mahrez is a pretty good player that I would like, obviously from Leicester, 44 million. make an inquiry. Now, if we can't get any of the top tier players, we might go with someone a little bit younger to replace Ashley Young. Now, I really do like Wilfried Zaha. 23 years of age, really disappointed that the dream didn't happen at Old Trafford when he was signed, but maybe in this Football Manager we might be able to change things up a bit. Yannick Bolasie. I think I spelled Bolasie wrong. Bolasie, yeah, right. Yannick Bolasie, 26 years of age, 11 million. He's an absolute bargain. We'll make an inquiry for him. Now, looking at the transfer list, which I looked at before. Where are we? Scouting. Now, if you look here, you can look for transfer listed players and then actually scroll the way down, requested by the player. So, Mikel from Chelsea has requested to be sold. If we manage to lose Fellaini or Daley Blind, who are unhappy, we could maybe pick up Mikel, 28 years of age, 26 million. We might be able to pick him up as a bargain. Who else has decided to want to leave? Mike Williamson, no way we're going to buy him. Just Stephen Taylor. But Begovic has been transfer listed by the club. Pretty expensive for my liking. Jack Colback. How old's Jack? 26, a little bit too old. But we'll keep an eye on all these transfer players. Maybe we can pick up some bargains. So, just having a look on my bit of paper. I've still got it from the start of the series. El Ghazi. Now, how much is El Ghazi? I was umming and ahhing whether or not to get him. 4.9, 20 years of age. Yeah, we'll chuck in an inquiry, even though I do want to try replace Rooney. Sven Bender as well was a transfer listed player. 24, we'll keep an eye out on him. I don't think I'll put an inquiry, though. Now, the youth players that I wanted to go for were Gitner, Ruben Navas, Cherney. I've already got Cherney, of course. Embolo, Tillemans, and Dybala. How much is Dybala worth? I think that Pablo Dybala would be quite expensive, 42 million. Yeah, that's quite intensive. So, like I said... Oh, how much is Aubameyang, actually? I didn't go with Aubameyang. 66. Fuck me, that's a lot. Did I even do the inquiry? I just misclicked. Declare interest for transfer. Maybe. Right. Benzema as well. 72. I think Benzema is a little bit too expensive. What about Romelu Lukaku? 48. We'll inquire. Charlie Austin, who had a year left on his contract. I think he's gone to Watford. Yeah, he has. Now, I really do want a left winger. A left midfielder here would be perfect. But if we have to, I might push Depay down, Remy further there, and then maybe get a striker. But enough jibber-jabber with transfers. Let's get into the match against Liverpool. Now, we'll do a save after all those negotiations. So, hopefully, we'll be able to get one player at least. But we have an FA Cup match against Liverpool. It'll be interesting to see how many players have got injured. So, they've got 4 players out. John Flanagan's out injured. James Milner and Sturridge. Apart from that, not really crucial team out. Right. So Daniel Sturridge up front is a crucial player, and James Milner in the centre. So we're going to go with the 4-4-2. Mata, Schweinsteiger, Schneiderlin, Schweinsteiger, Young, Remy Depay up top, Shaw, Onkalu, Smalling, and Darmian. Antonio Valencia still injured, so is Cherney. Valdez, Blind, Herrera, Martial, Rojo, Fellaini, and Jones on the bench. So let's get into the match against Liverpool. Hopefully we can beat Jurgen Klopp's side here today. Match odds from B-win, I think. Okay, right. We're playing away at Anfield. So, Liverpool are playing a 4-4-2. Coutinho. They're not playing Ings or Benteke up front. Firmino, Henderson, Lucas Leiva, Jordan Ibe. That's a pretty weak midfield. Henderson and Firmino to take note. Sarko Khan. Emery Chan. Not Khan. Mingale Moreno. Alright, let's get stuck into the match then. Having a 5-2 victory over Arsenal will give us a good confidence. And a 2-0 victory over Tottenham. So we beat the 2 London sides quite recently. but we haven't had any offers. We're pretty early in the transfer window. We haven't had any offers for Ashley Young. I'm still trying to sell Ashley Young, Antonio Valencia, and Carrick. I'd much rather bring in some younger players, but we're not starting off well. Liverpool, with a pretty good chance to start things off, sprays it wide into the top right. Still 0-0. Shaw with the throw-in finds Ashley Young. Coutinho with a decent counter-attack. Might even get the ball back. One Matip parries it to David De Gea, but we've got a nice counter-attack going here on our own volition. Luke Shaw manages to pick up the crumbs. Nice passing. Oh, nice passing play from Schneiderlin and Schweinsteiger, but it gets cut out. Slim Dog Mingale finds... Oh no, Liverpool on the... 1-0 down against Liverpool in the FA Cup. Not good. Just before the 14th minute. Couldn't push back enough. Damn it. We need to win. We need to get to the... I don't even know. It's one of our objectives. I think it's the final of the FA Cup. But we're not down and out for this. Remy! Fires it straight at the hands of Mingale. Come on, United. We've had a couple of good chances. We just need to capitalise. Oh, no. And we're 2-0. Oh! I genuinely thought that that was 2-0 there. Come on, build it up from the back. That's an interesting play over to Memphis. Oh, Ashley Young. Memphis Depay. 1-1. We're back in it, guys. Memphis scores his 26th goal of the season. Wow. Just before the 23rd minute. Look how much space Ashley Young had. Manages to find Memphis on the volley. Smacks it into the top left. 1-1. We're in a very good position. But we have a lot of players on our transfer list. If we can't get the world-class player, we might have to go for someone a little bit younger. But like I said, Adnan Januzaj would be perfect. But just a shame we can't bring him back. Young finds Schweinsteiger. Pushing up the pitch. Memphis trying to cut onto that left-hand side. Finds Matteo Darmian. It wasn't Luke Shaw. It was Ashley Young on the back post there. 1-1 against Liverpool. We're not out of this. We've had a lot more chances than them. The scoreline looks more sort of even than what it really is. I want to check what the stats are at half-time. That's a poor ball. That's a very poor ball. And David De Gea has saved probably 2 goals for us in this match. My God. He probably gets about 10 to 15 points for us this season. So where are the stats? 7-4, 9-2. So they're not actually doing too bad. Possession 53-47. Tactics-wise, we'll continue to go out and do the same. I haven't really changed up the 4-4-2 in a while. Maybe it's being too predictable, but it's just been doing so well for us. The 5-2 victory over Arsenal, then the 2-0 victory over Tottenham. It's a nice header. Oh, that's a tackle. Controversial on one matter. Yeah, we'll give it... Oh, lucky. Very, very... If that was Daniel Sturridge, if Daniel Sturridge or Ben Teke or Danny Ings were playing in this match, I reckon it would be a different story. But Christian Benteke has come fresh off the bench. Gonna have to keep an eye on him. Emery Can't. That's fucking stupid. Right, we're up to the 74th minute. So, we're going to have to make some changes. So, I'm going to bring Luke Shaw... Daley Blind on for Luke Shaw. We'll bring on... I don't know, maybe I should change up the formation to a 4-3-3. But the thing is, we've been playing well. It's just that we haven't just taken our chances. I don't think we need to change the formation to a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. I think we just need a fresh sort of legs in the match. So we'll bring on Herrera for Young on that left-hand side. And we'll bring on Rojo for... Onkalu or Smalling? We'll bring on Rojo for Onkalu. I usually bring him on for Smalling because Smalling's usually a little bit more knackered. But we'll take off Onkalu and we'll bring on Rojo just to mix things up a bit. Henderson. Liverpool trying to create a chance. Here, Coutinho. Oh, very nice stuff from Rojo. Spills out for the corner kick. Get to it. Nice job, David De Gea. Take a breath. Absolutely tries to ping it up the pitch. Unless we can get a late chance here. Mata. Oh, Mata. Very unlucky. But it looks like we have drawn against Liverpool 1-1 in the FA Cup first leg. 13 shots to 5. 19 to 5. So, not the best, but we managed to share the points, which I'm not overly too fussed about. So we have a match against West Brom coming up. Right, depends how much transfer negotiation we get between now and the West Brom game. We might only have one match, but we'll see. So Powell's going for a loan on Nottingham Forest. They're going to play 100% of the wages. Yeah, so I'm just making sure everything's all right. Can be recalled. Perfect. Right. Let's continue. He's not for sale at any price. Okay, that's interesting. Right. So Lacazette isn't apparently available at any price. How much money do we have? 43 million. So we'll offer you 43.5. We'll add in Ashley Young and see what sort of happens. Ashley Young is worth 34 million. We'll make the offer and see what happens. We might as well have a crack at Greatsman as well. 62. So we'll add in Young, but they might not even be interested in him, to be perfectly honest. It was 3.5. Right, Zaha. They want 46 million for Zaha. Are you fucking for real? 16.2. I'll give you no money. How about that? And I'll add in Ashley Young for a straight swap. How about that? 34 million for Zaha is probably not too bad. And then we get to keep our money. So Ashley Young, who's worth 34 million. A straight swap with no money. Immediate for Zaha. Let's see what they... think of that. Right, so Mahrez as well. Mahrez, how much is he worth? 44 million. I'm just curious to see what they will sort of interested in. We'll go 3.5 because Mahrez is very good. And we'll add in Ashley Young and then see what happens. Oh, he's already in another transfer. What about Antonio Valence? Oh, no, he's already in this one. Okay. I just need to clear that then. Alright, let's continue. So Wayne Rooney is the biggest transfer so far. Alex here have signed the Juventus have signed Alex, the 26-year-old Brazilian. The way I said that, it sounded like Alex was a team. Andre, very interesting. Right. Okay. Crystal Palace will sell Yannick Bolasie for 21.5 million. His value's 1.11. That's not too bad. That is not a very bad offer whatsoever. He's worth 11.7. How's he sort of gone this year? Season stats, 4 games. He hasn't really played overly that much. He's only bagged 1 goal and assist. I think 26 years of age. Very good player. obviously has 5-star skills in FIFA. So let's continue with the negotiation. So 21 million, and monthly installments of 7 million. I'm actually okay with that. That 21 million is not very expensive for a player who's 26 years of age. He's probably got 4-6 years left in him. 20% of the next sale. A very decent replacement for Ashley Young. So we'll make the offer. Obviously, a cheaper player. So Borussia Dortmund won 135 million for Aubameyang. That's just insane. I think we're sort of wasting our money, sort of negotiating with him. Right. I don't know how this is going to go either. Adding in Ashley Young. But the thing is, with adding these players, it's just they need to obviously accept a contract with the player. 20 million for El Ghazi. No, there's no way I'm going to even pay that. I'll pay 10 million. But yeah, I'll be better off paying 10 million for El Ghazi, who's 6 years younger. But Bolasie is Premier League proven. But I think Marco Reus is a little bit too out of our price range, to be honest. Cherney has resumed to full-time training. Yeah, we might have a fair amount of transfer negotiations in this. They've rejected. But 147. Oh, if we could get just a little bit more money. Do the board want to give me any more money? I don't think they do. How can I increase the income? I don't think I can. There's somewhere where you can request the board for more funds, but I don't think it's really likely. Unless we sell another player. But I don't particularly want to do that. But if we could just get a little bit more money, we'll be able to buy Lacazette. Damn it. Well, Yannick Bolasie has accepted the contract. So how much? Well, he would be a key player. I reckon he'd be a first-team player for sure. So would have to go with... So, agent fee. That's probably not too bad. 93 per week. 1.9 on the sign-on. Finalise the deal. Now, I will delay it. I won't accept it just yet. So they've rejected the exchange. Okay, I was just curious out of that. I'll put in a bid of the 28 million. We'll go 28 million for Zaha. No, we'll go 30 million. We'll go 30 million for Zaha. Because it's about double of what he's worth. We'll see what they think about that. Right, El Ghazi. Oh, they've accepted the contract. I don't think I really want El Ghazi, though, to be honest. I might just walk away from that. Johnson set to move to Huddersfield. Let's accept that. So, they've rejected. Leicester wants 72 million. Reject that. They've rejected the bid. What about 35 million? For Zaha, we'll reject this as well. There's no way we're going to be able to get Aubameyang. We just don't have enough money. Blind happy to stay at United. Good. If we could sell Ashley Young, we'll be able to just get a little bit more money. Right. So Sheffield Wednesday have made a bid for Lingard. I don't particularly want to sell him either. They want 99 million. Are you for real? Well, we can sign Yannick Bolasie. Pretty cheap. 26 years of age. Will be pretty good on that left-hand side. Midfielder attacking right and left. Crystal Palace, 26 years of age. We'll delay, because I'm not entirely sure. Like, he wasn't my main sort of... Oh, Nick Powell's injured at Nottingham Forest. And we'll send Pearson on loan to Bolton. We'll finalise that. It's just a shame that we can't seem to sell on my other players. Go with no comment. But, yep, Pierre can go on to Preston. Sorry I bumped the mic. But guys, I think I'm going to end this episode here. We've had a lot of transfer negotiations. I might play the match against West Brom in the next episode. We'll continue on with that. But we've only got one match in today's episode. We've had a shit ton of transfer negotiations. We're 26 minutes into the part. I think the episode would go for too long if we add another match in. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below players you like me to sign. It's very difficult to sign a world-class player with only 43 million, and the board won't give me any more money. And the players I want to offload: Ashley Young, Valencia, and Carrick, just can't seem to sell. And they're actually on the unwanted list as well. Is Ashley Young on the unwanted list? Hang on. No, yeah, he is. Just can't seem to sell them on. But regardless, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you haven't gone and checked out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are all in the description below. Make sure you have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay tuned for more content on my channel. Let me know in the comment section down below, where do you think I'm going to finish up in the league. Obviously, the board wants me to qualify for Champions League, get to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, get to the final of the FA Cup. They don't actually give a shit about the Capital One. I'm just trying to remember that all from the top of my head. But yeah, I was actually right. I didn't even read it there. Quite funny. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.